Welcome, Northerner. Let's set up a NORT Masternode. Details, see the description. We need at least 2,501 NORT. Our wallet is encrypted and unlocked. Let's go get a VPS to Vultr. Create an account if you need to. Go through their sign up. Put some funds out there so you can have a VPS. On your account page, click the plus sign to deploy a server. Select Ubuntu 16.04. Also select a server size, the $3.50 US dollar size. Works. Deploy it. Your server needs to boot. Give it 5 to 10 minutes. Then you can manage it. Optionally, give it a label. I'm calling it NORT MN1. Check. Copy our IP address. Save that. Username is root. Copy our password. We're going to change that first thing. If we click on the servers tab, we see our servers. There it is. It's running. Get PuTTY. If you don't have it, download it. 64 or 32-bit. Download, go through the normal Windows install, taking all the defaults. Let it run and do its thing. Don't need to see the README right now. Finish. And bring up PuTTY. Get our IP address that we just saved. Paste that into the host name. Let's name this IP address. I'm going to name it NORT on Vultr. Save it. Then I can just double click on its name or highlight the name and click on the open button to start my PuTTY session. First time in, you do trust it. It's your server. Log in as root. That's our username. Let's go get the password that we just copied. In PuTTY, you right-click to paste. We're in. Now, let's change that password. The command is PASSWD. Give it something you know and can remember and your own. Normal password. Rules apply here. Retype it. It's been updated. Let's exit out of here. Come back in and verify we can get in with our password. Our username is root. Our new password. Yes, we're in. That's good. Just going to do a little list command of the directory, same as doing a dir in a Windows command prompt. All's good. We're done with Vultr for a little while. We need to go back to our local cold wallet and set up our collateral. We'll go ahead to receiving addresses, create a new one, give it a label. MN1 is a common default. You can name it anything you want. MN1 is just used a lot. Copy that address that it created for us. Close this out. And we're going to send to this address that we just copied. We'll paste that in. Notice the label came up with the MN1, and we put in exactly 2500, 2500 NORT for collateral. Click send, yes to the warning, and now we need to wait for 15 confirmations at least. So it could take 10, 15 minutes. If you hover over, you'll see how many confirmations there are. It's confirmed. I'm greater than 15. We can now go to the debug window, console tab, enter our genkey command, which will give us our Masternode private key. Let's save that. And our little scratch pad. Try to click save all the time. One more command to do. Masternode outputs gives us our transaction hash ID and output index. We'll copy that and save it. This is important. This is how it knows who to pay. The output index is always a 1 or a 0. Mine's a 1 for this example. We're done with the debug window. Now to the Masternode configuration file to set up. We'll go ahead and copy the example one, which is the third row. Notice they have hashtags. That's a comment. Paste the third one in there. Delete the hashtag and the word example. Our alias, also the label name, needs to match. MN1, case sensitive here. MN1, IP address is next. Let's copy our IP address. Colon port number. Port number's filled in with the 6942. Next is the Masternode private key. Connects the VPS wallet with your local wallet. We'll paste that in. Now our collateral output transaction ID or reward ID, I like to refer to it as. Copy that over, paste it in, and finally our output index, mine's a 1. Verify 1 and only 1 space in between our values here. It looks good. Save. Close and reopen our wallet. Now, if we go to our Masternodes tab, we see we have an entry out there. It's got our IP address and port number. The status is missing. We haven't finished setting up the VPS yet. So let's go do that. Back to PuTTY. Open up our session. Username root. Our new password that we recently gave it. We're in. And thanks to the community manager who wrote a script to do all the hard work for us. So we copy this command, which of course is down in the description and also out in the documentation. Go ahead and copy that. Right click, paste it in, hit enter to get the process started. We have a couple of prompts. The first one, we do not want the advanced installation. No is the default. I'm going to explicitly type an N and hit enter. The IP address is this server that it's on, so it brings that up. Enter by that. It's good. We need our Masternode private key. Let's copy that. Paste it in with a right click. Hit enter. And let it do its thing. This is going to take a little while. So, good time for a tasty beverage break. But let it run. And it's asking us to start our Masternode. Back to the local wallet. Click Start All. Yes. Unlock. Enter that passphrase and click OK. Successfully started one Masternode. We're good. You see that it says enabled up there in the status. Hit enter after we've done that. We've done that. Masternode setup is complete. That wasn't so hard, was it? Entering the Northern CLI, which is the command line interface, Masternode status command gives us the status. We're not getting anything because it's not synced yet. You'll notice that the blocks is only 18.913 there. And as we continue to enter get info command, we see that the block number continues to increase. This could take over a half hour or so. Let it go. You can hover over the green arrow to find out what number you need to get up to. See how close you're getting. And once you're there, we'll enter our Masternode status again. But we need to enter the entire command. We need the Northern CLI in front of it. So Masternode status. Status is equal to 4. And Masternode successfully started. We are done with the VPS. We are up and running. So exit our putty session. Back to our wallet. Just clicking overview for kind of double extra verification. Update that status, which updates by itself every minute. Status is enabled. The active time is moving. We're running 24 hours. We'll get our first Masternode reward, give or take a few. Thank you very much for watching.